Oh, the busts of
when
the
the
bus?
horse is dying.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit!
Oh,
For
I
putting
thought
in
you were
your
talking about the
for when you
faces.
so that you can put it in your garden.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Too.
That's the scene. I
Pretty
cried.
good.
It's-
pretty
yeah.
good, guys.
To be
Yeah.
fair, I laughed during that scene because I saw this movie as an adult and it was terrible.
You have no soul,
Oh,
and you don't like the
yeah.
Goonies either.
You're a monster.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you don't like the Goonies?
Sorry, I like to stir up shit.
Good. Good.
No, I
Let
didn't.
the hate flow through you.
Oh, by the way, we're recording.
Oh, good.
I didn't like Goonies, and
I married her before I found out she didn't
Probably
like the Goonies.
shouldn't announce you don't like Goonies now that you're actually on, the record for it.
And I thought Never Ending Story was terrible.
You're gonna get so much fucking hate mail.
Hey, you know what?
Like, I mean, Never Ending Story was great. I watched it as a
I
kid.
loved it.
Like,
I
watched
married
it-
her.
I watched it as an adult, and
I married her before all
I
this
would
came to
watch that
light.
again as an adult.
Brett, you could do better.
I was pot committed at that point. I couldn't go
You can
back.
do way better, Brett. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing though. You know what? I will hop on board the controversy bandwagon right now so that you don't take the full brunt of this because I think that The Princess Bride is an overrated garbage movie.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
I hang out with any of you
Whoa.
monsters.
Yeah, no, I love all of these movies. In fact, I very recently have seen Goonies and Princess Bride, and they are both great.
Brett, you
See,
and
and
I
I
should
was
run away
like-
together.
You know
A
what? Let's
young,
do
like
it.
I was in
You're gonna
my
be my new
like,
best friend, and I'll be your new wife.
Nice.
I was
You were
19
saying-
like
before I
Squeak.
saw that movie, and I loved it.
I feel like
I
Squeak in
have-
basketball.
I just saw that movie for the first time when I was like in my 30s, and I was like, wow, this movie's garbage. I don't see why people like it.
Princess Bride.
Yeah,
Nostalgia.
Princess Bride. It's overrated. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's the best movie ever." Holy shit! Blah blah. People
Surrounded
like,
by
there's
monsters.
classes about it where people like fucking teach its like historical significance
Yeah.
to film, and it's like, yeah, it's stupid.
You are making that up. There are not classes about this.
They
No,
talk
there
about it
are.
in fucking film classes all the time
I
I'm sure they
Yeah.
can talk about film
Oh,
classes,
it's
but there's no
because-
classes specifically about
because
it.
it's the perfect film according to so many people. It's dumb.
I never said it was perfect. I just said it's good.
It's
I like
pretty
it.
good.
It has Andre the Giant in it. How could you not like that?
Boom. Checkmate libs.
yeah, right there.
Wait a minute, I'm a lib.
Yeah, me too. It's not the point.
Yeah, you missed the significance of it. If you say checkmate libs, you always win.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
everybody
okay,
knows
you're
that.
right.
It's auto
that's,
win.
That's auto
You're
win
right.
right
Okay.
there. Everything you argue about, you just say checkmate lives, and you're correct.
Well, the other good one is
multiple
just
brain
to misuse science and claim that it's science, and then say
Yeah.
prove that, and that's what flat earthers do all the time. That's my favorite.
Or you come up with a
Ooh.
straw man that's and is you say explain this, explain how come the 500,000 people have a out of body experience
up?
every day.
It's
completely make that stuff up.
Coming from my husband, who is a scientist.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'm a scientist. News to me.
yeah, he seems to be confused about this too.
God damn it.
All right, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
I am ready.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry. Bye bye.
Last time on, there cannot be two skies. Our brave heroes descended into the deadly depths of Zul's temple in search of the powerful psychic entity that can help them lift the curse of the Githyanki night terrors, plaguing both Zith and Xanath. Down below, they found a strange portcullis puzzle rivaling that of Milton Bradley's mousetrap, to which Al-Hashim proposed a method of cheesing past the first hall of sliding grates, and then the party fell face to face with a cluster of the Sahuagin undead. Al-Hashim again proposed a solution that involved fire, prompting Sabat Solicitus to rekindle their connection and wreak havoc on the enemies, the party, and pretty much anything within a 5-mile radius. The battle came to a tense halt when Zith went down and the remaining 2 mummies were banished from the realm temporarily, while the party worked up a plan to regroup and prepare for the return of the living dead. Stay tuned for the next episode. You kiss your mummy with that mouth.
I like that one. There were some good puns
That
in
was
there.
good. That was good.
All right.
Okay.
I
It was
said to go with
pretty
the-
honey.
I said to go with a 1970s theme from Caravan for that. Okay. So we're
At least it
We're-
wasn't Danza.
Al-Hashim had just banished them both, so there is now a timer for 10 rounds.
Oh, that's right.
It is now Crix's turn.
On my boots.
And there's nothing currently in our realm of existence.
Well, no monsters right now, but Zith is in the process of dying.
Where is this at?
Zith's all right.
He
He'll
is.
be fine. He'll walk it off.
I'm coming.
Ping him on the
Six
map
rooms
for
away.
me.
He is up here.
That's okay. Yeah, let's see here, 5, 10, 15, 30. I think I can go 35. I'll go over to here. Actually, I can double that, right?
Yes, you can double time it.
I can get up to him, but then I can't take an action.
Correct.
And now we'll be done.
Zith's turn. Zith, go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
Boom.
You succeed one.
That's good.
Okay.
Xanath,
see
your
that?
turn.
15, 25, 30.
Damn it. That hurt.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55. Bonus action. There we go.
But you did a bonus action dash if you do the double movement.
I thought
Action is dash.
Action dash.
Oh, action is dash. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a rogue. Never mind. My bad.
I don't know
Disregard.
I don't even know this,
You're
but
trying to take
Oh.
away my heroic
Yes.
actions.
Yes,
That's
because
kinda what it
fuck
sounds
you. That's why.
Wow.
he really wants me to make my bard.
No, I do not.
Feels that Sith is a little overpowered.
I think the bard would be a lovely addition to this group.
Zith, you got 5 healing points back. You are alive again.
Why 5?
I get 10, 15.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't even catch the 10 on top of that. I only saw the 5. I didn't even.
15.
Derp.
Apply.
Okay.
All right. I'm doing great. I'm at a solid 15 HP now.
And that's my turn.
All right. So you're no longer paralyzed. You're still on the ground though. You're still prone. So
That's fine. I'm taking it.
Yuri. It's your turn.
Yuri's gonna move.
You guys got the mummies? Okay, we're good now. Okay, I'm done.
Dude, move there. Um,
How come
Well,
hers
I
does a
mean-
little thing when she moves?
Oh, because I do that.
Are
Special.
you magic?
Yeah.
Special goblin magic.
I'm gonna take a
are
action to
magic.
just like see if there's any traps or anything in this room.
Any traps?
Yeah,
Go ahead and give me, I guess, an active perception check.
Love it.
yeah. 13.
You don't see any
Great.
traps in particular, but you're getting a better, clear view of something over here. It looks kind of sparkly and red.
Ooh. I will use my bonus action to take another movement.
Go for it.
I will get there. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm heading towards the sparkly thing.
All right. Alishim, your turn.
Okay, as I said last week, I'm going to use my bonus action to use the Rod of the Pact Keeper to restore spell slot. Probably need it. And I will let everyone know that the banishment spell will only last for a minute, so we'll have to prepare for when the undead Sakura appear again. And that we should most definitely destroy the one that was here up north first, because he is the conjurer. The other one's a simple critter that we can deal with easily later.
Okay. That one that was the
Click.
simple, the one that was simple too is the one that took down your party fighter.
There's also
Yeah, but he had help.
Yeah, that's true.
If it were not for the conjurer, he would not have done it.
yeah.
All right.
But
Anything else?
shiny.
That's it. That is for my turn. That's it.
Crix, your go.
Crix is gonna ask the party where exactly these banished creatures are gonna be appearing at. I know one's up here, right?
Well, you're long range, right?
Yeah, I just want to be in a position where I can shoot them both.
I would say, well, I wouldn't know personally because I was unconscious, so I guess I shouldn't be giving too much battle strategy.
One of them was right next to you. You got a nice, good, close up view of him.
Okay, so
Oh wait, no, I don't have mine.
in
off,
that
that's right.
case, I'm gonna move something like there.
The other one was somewhere around here. If I'm not mistaken.
And then I don't know. Are we gonna go the whole? Was it 6 rounds?
It's up to you. How much time do you want to heal up Zith?
I'll let them heal as long as they want, but I'm gonna be holding an act. Can I hold an action to shoot? Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move. This guy when he is unbanished.
Yes, you may.
I will hold an action,
Now,
and that will be my turn.
basically, you're holding your action, and each turn you're holding your action until your next turn. So you don't get to save up a whole bunch of hold actions and then
Right,
shoot
right,
15 thunderbolts in one go.
I don't want everyone to be like, okay, we're ready, and then be like, oh shit.
Oh,
we
I
have to
wasn't
do
ready.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, when everybody's ready, I will prepare an action, which is going to be a cantrip. But when you ready a spell, you have to concentrate on it, which will automatically drop the concentration on banishment, which will then trigger the action that I was holding. So yeah,
This is interesting.
so
Just probably don't want to hold the action yet then.
yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When everybody's ready, I will hold the action.
Copy that. Zith, it is your turn.
I'm gonna take a healing potion.
All right.
Not terrible.
You had 2 ones on that though. You.
Still, that almost doubled my health. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
and then, hold on. Maybe.
So 2 1s and 2 4s. No, 2 3s.
2 3s.
2 3s. Wasn't great, but oh yeah, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to use Second Wind.
That one tasted minty like Pepto-Bismol.
Ooh,
So
I love that flavor.
Second Wind.
There you
14.
go.
Can I assume that you're standing up?
You can assume that, but I didn't say that I was.
Okay. Then you're lying down still then, as far as I'm concerned, until you tell me otherwise.
That's totally fine.
I'm gonna actually have to find a lying down symbol for you because you're also suffering a point of exhaustion, if I remember correctly.
and go ahead and put it on the TV tray next to the couch. Thank you.
I'll use that for lying down.
That's Neil, or is the
Snail.
I'll get up when I damn well feel like it.
oh,
He's
Stan.
gonna sit here and still catch his breath for a second.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
Xanath, your turn.
I'm looking.
Like literally just got saved from dying, and we're like, come on, get up,
But no.
die on your own time.
I am definitely going to need to rest after this.
I think all of us are.
We're doing pretty well, actually. I think we can.
Fuck
just keep
off. I
going.
think the important people are.
It looks like Xanath just gave you another 17 hit points back.
Thank you.
So,
Starting to feel like my old self again.
I'm
Anything
out
else
of
there?
third level spells. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh, it's a good thing I stocked up on potions.
25, 30.
Well, I like the fact that you guys are having to use potions because there's a reason you got them, and it was for stuff like this where it's like, okay, this is a little bit brutal.
I'm good.
Okay. Ziri, your turn.
All right. My hands reached out towards the shiny, but I've been told that something nasty's on our way, so I will
Is
give up on the shiny for now.
okay.
I don't know what'll happen when we take the shiny either.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else then? Oh,
I'm
there.
gonna move there, and I'm gonna spend an action to go stealthy.
All right. Go
And
ahead and
then
give me a stealth check.
yes, I want to go ninja. 30.
All right.
Ninja. Oh, there's 2 ninjas. Just one.
Ninja.
Go ninja, go.
Oh, dude,
Alice
you
Shin?
should watch that, baby.
I'm still waiting. When
Ninjas?
everyone's ready, then we
Yeah.
can
Teenage
bring
Mutant
the
Ninja Turtles
creatures
2.
back. But
Okay.
I'm just waiting
No,
for
3
everybody.
ninjas.
That one too.
Crix, your turn. Anything else?
Nope. I will just hold an action. I'm just
You're
waiting for
still
something to
happy
appear.
with your current position?
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite.
Sounds good. Zith.
I'm gonna take another potion.
How many hit points do you normally have, and how many have you gained back? I'm just kind of curious.
I
Kinda
normally
get
have
the-
84, and I've gained back 58.
Okay, so you're like, I definitely need this.
Yeah. 19, that's
There
way better.
you go. Oh yeah, that's 3 4s right there. You're good.
Mhm.
19. Heal. Oh yeah, I'm almost full health now. Hell yeah. Alright. And then... I guess I'll stand up.
Okay.
And
No more
then-
stale symbol for you.
And you said there was one of them that was right here?
Somewhere in that area.
Well, I really hope it's like right here because I've got to be within 10 feet of it to attack it.
Would
yeah,
you?
I mean,
if
if you
you-
stay here, it will probably be within 10 feet.
Tell you what, I'll give you an opportunity to use the wisdom check to see if you can remember exactly where it's positioned. I don't know how your checks are doing though with the point of exhaustion. I think that you're at a disadvantage on that.
Okay. I will do that. I'll try.
Crix didn't know because he wasn't in the room when all this happened.
Wisdom. I'm great at these.
You don't remember where he was.
It's all good. I'm going to use my 15 feet of movement. And I'll move to here. And then bonus. Actually, no, I'll do that right before. So I'm not going to do that yet. And then, and I'll do that right before too. So, I'll need 2 rounds before we start.
Okay.
2 rounds?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, isn't that 1 minute?
No, no, that'd be 12 seconds.
Is
Yep.
around 6 seconds or 10 seconds?
6
Around at
seconds.
6 seconds.
So it's 10 rounds in a minute.
10 rounds is 1 minute.
Yeah, so we've
Yep.
done 2 so far.
Okay. I understand. I thought you were saying the other way around. Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Right.
Anything else?
Oh, sorry, 2 turns.
Anything else there, Zith?
Nope, that's me.
Okay, Xanath, your turn.
Pulling out my crossbows,
Okay.
stowing the hammer and shield.
After that,
Hammer and sickle.
I assume that's it for your turn.
Yes.
Ziri.
I'm basically just gonna hold action until something appears right here.
Okay, you may
Before
maintain that same stealth check until you do something that could potentially alter that. Until you do something that could potentially reveal you.
Okay. And I'm planning on throwing knives at whatever appears there.
Okay, so you're holding action.
Yep.
That sounds good. Al.
Still waiting. When
Still waiting.
everybody gives the sign, things will change. Otherwise, I will just be waiting.
Well, it's
It sounds like pretty much all waiting on this mark, basically. All right.
all right.
Crix, your turn.
Waiting.
Waiting. Zith.
Okay. Action. I'm gonna drink a regular healing potion this time.
My.
How many of those you got?
I have 5 normal left, and I have 1 greater left on me. So.
And you guys also have a
Oh, yeah.
cure wounds potion. Oh, sorry, excuse me, a cure disease potion and something else, I think.
Yep. Okay. And then
Fire protection potion.
as a
Yeah, yeah.
bonus action, I'm going to use Giant's Might.
Are you still cursed?
I'm
No, Mom is rot. No.
no.
I thought you're
He
both
succeeded the
still
test.
cursed.
You're dealing with a different curse, not the mummy rot, though.
So
Ah,
yeah, bonus action Giant's Might.
Increase size.
Yeah, if I can.
I believe we looked at this now, and you actually increased to a size larger than large.
No, not yet.
no, it's just large.
Just large? Okay.
Huge isn't till like level 17, I think, something like that.
Okay, so it's a little bit ways off then.
And we'll go
Copy that.
put him there like that. And that will be the end of my turn. And then I just have one more thing to do, and then I'm gonna be readying an action next time. So
Xanath, are you still waiting with a crossbow and holding action?
Yes. Oh, so you don't have a curse anymore? Are you diseased?
Nope.
Okay. Just making sure.
He's fatigued. Do you have a way to remove fatigue?
Oh, I'm all right. It only has an impact on ability checks.
Okay.
So
All right, then yes, I'm holding.
Copy that. Jacob, are you back yet? I'm gonna assume no because they put BRB on there.
I'm assuming they're still readying an action.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too. Al, your turn. Still holding,
Still waiting because still waiting because he needs to prepare the action. So
No problem. I kind of figured that. I'm just going through the motions here because I am counting down a timer. I have something put to the side so I can kind of keep an eye on that. Crix, same
Holding.
thing.
Yep.
Holding. Zith, back to you again.
All right. Bonus action. I'm going to. Where is it? There it is. I think it's. Yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna invoke the attack roll saving throw ability check. Yeah, I'm gonna use the storm rune.
Okay.
And then I will ready an action to attack whatever pops into range first.
What does the storm rune do again?
I'll ping it into the chat real quick.
All right.
Where are you?
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Jacob.
You're a welcome back.
Oh, snaps.
You take that back.
Oh,
No.
that could be interpreted so many ways.
Oh man, it's gonna make me put all of them up there. That's annoying. It gives me the advantage to use my reaction to re-roll attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
Okay, got it. So you got a storm room up and you're readying an action to attack with them as soon as they pop in. Xanath, can I assume you're doing the same thing of holding an action and readying your crossbow bolts to fire the first thing?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
it makes it so that I can have advantage on either a attack roll, saving throw, ability check.
Ziri, same thing?
Same thing.
All right, Al, it's your turn.
is everyone ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
So are you planning on taking a short break after this battle, right?
I sure hope so. Because I think all of us need it.
Crick's gonna be like, oh, I don't really need it. If you guys
Yeah,
want to take a break,
I'm gonna throw a spear at him.
I shouldn't have used the rod of the pack keeper really because if we're going to rest anyway. Well, you're sure you're ready.
Yep.
Okay, I will hold an action for Eldritch Blast for when the creature appears. When I hold the action to cast a spell, the concentration is broken. So the creature appears and I will.
All right.
Wow, he was
Yeah,
up
how do
there.
you want to do the stack?
It just triggered everyone at one go. So we'll go with Al Hashim first because it's his turn. He's active player, and then we'll go through each person that was holding an action closest to them.
Okay.
So Al,
Okay.
you go first.
Right on the caster on that up there. Ah, 12 is a miss, probably, right?
Let me double check real fast. I have to open them up. Their character
Uh,
sheets.
oh, okay.
The 12 probably was. Let me double check here. Get out of the fucking way, character sheet. There. Yeah, the 12 was a miss. The 22 is not. The 22 is a hit.
Can I use my reaction?
Sure.
Okay, well then the first one will hit too because I'm going to give him advantage on it with that storm rune.
All right, so you got a 20 because that was your advantage roll, and then you got the 22. So you've got 2 hits on him.
Should have given me the advantage on the second roll because it would be a critical. And
He technically wouldn't know.
yeah,
They,
that's right. So it's 12 force and 4 fire damage. And for the second one is 7 force.
Copy that. So I'm looking at a total of 23 damage. Oh, actually, no, more than that. 27 damage.
Okay. And my
Because
turn.
they are vulnerable to fire. Okay, that was your reaction. Everyone else gets their reaction here. So let's go with Ziri next because Ziri is right there.
All right. And I'm going to, since I am stealth, we'll use that. And this is with advantage, so 23.
That is a
Say
hit.
hits. For a total of 21 damage.
Jesus. Okay.
That's it.
You're next closest there, Zith.
All right, I'm going to go after this asshole.
You held an action that is not a reaction, it's holding an action, so that works.
Correct.
And you already used your reaction.
Right. So I'm going to go after that one. And I will start attacking. Where's the thing? There's the thing. Bam. 12 misses, I'm assuming.
No, 12 hits.
Oh shit. Alright. So, and also I'm going to use the fire rune on this one, so I'll roll out the damage for you. We'll go.
Does the fire rune do fire damage? It does, doesn't it?
It does. So, 9 fire damage. Plus he
That
needs
is
to make
18.
a strength saving throw. DC 14.
Hold on a second here.
Holding.
Okay, it succeeds.
Yep.
And then I will do my second attack. 16 hits.
Yep.
For another 15 points of damage. Cool.
You're shredding it like a friggin' roll of toilet paper out here. Is that it for you?
That's my turn.
Crix, you're next closest.
All right, I'll be shooting this guy up here
All right.
That was 47 points of damage.
with a lightning launcher. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay, second attack. Oh,
You'll get him next time, bud.
There's so much friggin' magic and everything just flying over in that
Yeah.
direction over there. It was
yeah,
easy to
I got
kinda get
distracted a little
excited.
bit. Yeah,
You got distracted as I was dicing up a mummy that was on fire.
I was
Like,
like
what-
watching him, like, wow.
It's like watching a bunch of 13-year-old kids with Roman candles just shooting over there. Like, wow! All right, Christina Lynn, you're the last
all
one on
done.
this held action turn. That's a hit. That's fire damage?
Yep. Yes.
All right. This thing is not doing great right now. It is got freaking smoldering shit going on with it. Mummy wrappings and whatever they use to preserve the thing just kind of going up. It's still alive, but you hit it. All right. I believe that would be it then. I don't think you get a second attack, do you?
Oh.
Let me find. What's that?
I said no. That's it.
Okay. So
She
Crix,
was back talking.
that was all during Al Hashim's turn there because Al Hashim did something that triggered everyone. So
Right. So you're
uh,
saying it's my turn?
it is your turn, Crix.
All right. Well, then I'm going to take another stab at it.
Okay.
You got this,
Metaphorically,
buddy.
I'm not going to use the knife.
We
Here it
believe in
comes.
you.
Something bigger than a 5. Oh,
That's a good one.
Wow.
that's
That is
bigger
a
than
really
a
good
5.
That's bigger than a 5.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and assume that's a hit.
It is a hit.
That's
And
not
you
a
can get
great
the extra
hit,
1d6,
of course.
which is 2d6 in this case.
Oh, so I
Oh.
get to roll it twice, huh?
Wow.
That's good. That's
You know, I'm not going to complain about that.
That's 21
Yeah.
points of lightning damage.
21 damage.
Crix, how do you want to do this?
I wanted to, it's a mummy, right? Like it's wrapped
It
in
is.
cloth. I wanted
It
to kind of
was.
just, like like when you zap something with like one of those rackets or
It's a bug
like
zapper.
a bug, like a bug zapper, and it kind of just starts
So I'm-
popping and kind of burning,
guessing-
but not like on fire.
It looks kind of like Marv from Home Alone when he touched the electrified doorknob. This
There you go. Yeah, that works.
goofy skeleton and friggin' frizzy afro and everything.
Oh, I
and
love it.
finally
Yes.
Done.
His miter pops off.
It looks like an X-ray.
Does it have a miter?
No. It had a headdress. It had a headdress on.
Okay.
Okay, I guess that would be a miter. It probably would be.
There are no other targets, correct?
At this point in time,
At this
no.
point in time, okay.
They are both gone, and you guys are out of turns.
All right. Okay.
Should-
Let's inspect the bodies in the room.
Yeah, we should probably make sure there's no other source of danger in the room before we start to. We can
Any- Any what?
Shiny.
Zira is obsessed with something.
Let's look into the shiny before Ziri. I don't know. I don't know what goblins do with shinies. Maybe it's better not to ask.
Probably put it in their mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the process. You first put it in your mouth, see what it tastes like.
Just to be on the safe side, not because I'm paranoid or anything like that, but I'm gonna.
No, I was using. Okay, so that guy up there, I was using him for the timer. I had it so that I had a blue bubble up here that I can put a timer on. That's the only reason why it's up there. I know what you're looking at.
Before the goblin grabs the shiny, I'm just not because I'm paranoid or anything, but I'm gonna pull out one of my spears and ready in action.
Wow.
Stab the goblin before it eats the shiny?
No, just in case it look, man, I'm just mummies, like we're in mummies. I've seen in a lot of movies, and
I like to think your character is doing the alien thing as he says this.
So, Zira, as you're leaping up to the table there, you can kind of see all these preparation tools for wherever they were mummifying things, but that's not important to you at all as you're reaching for this large, shiny, spherical object. It is translucent, it sparkles in the light, and it tastes exactly like a giant fucking ruby.
Ooh. Wait, it's a spherical ruby though?
It is a spherical
It's
ruby.
not like cut. There's no hard edges and angles.
No.
And...
No,
Yes.
It's mostly spherical. It has the edges that you would expect from something that was like a gemstone like this, but it is strangely round. It has it
Okay.
could almost be a sphere.
It's like a D100.
It's very hard to
Yes.
get the whole thing in your mouth, but somehow you managed, and you didn't break any of your teeth yet.
Damn it!
I'll pull it out.
No, wait!
I'm not
I
holding on
lick
to
it
that
again. Very ruby tasting.
So, after
I
getting all
shake
that
it.
goblin
Does it
saliva
do
all over it,
anything? Is there like any kind of? You said it's like translucent. Like, is it got like a liquid inside? I'm like
No,
shaking
it's just
it.
it's see through. You can kind of see through the other side, although everything you can see through it is warped because it's a prism basically.
Oh. I mean, I don't know if anybody's trying to stop me at this point in time, but I'm gonna start banging it on the like table to see how hard it
Crick has
is.
his notebook
No.
out. He's just making little notes about, you
The
know,
goblin has survived
how the
this.
goblin has said it tastes, and
The goblin has somehow survived having this thing. What was that? Was that?
The goblin has turned into an unwittingly lab assistant.
yeah, we could use that word, assistant.
It sounds a lot nicer than a guinea pig. That's for
It
sure.
does. Just notes. Okay, the goblin did not turn to ash when it touched it.
What was that? Oh, much nicer.
Looking at this while they're looking at the goblin.
That's gonna be a treasure chest with some goods.
I would like to know
So-
what's in this treasure chest with goods.
Goods.
Let's see here. Give me a
So
second.
where's-
I'm going to my random thing.
Everybody's watching the giant ruby and goblin escapade, then that means I get to pilfer what I want first.
Wow.
That is
Still on
actually
fire?
true.
What was that, Siri?
Is this still on
Okay.
fire?
What's that? Is what's still on fire?
Is this the zombie?
Yeah, sure. It's smoldering right now. It was electrified and it
Can
was
it
on
still
fire.
be kind of popping like like it's being fried somehow?
You got an acrid
I mean,
sort of smell coming up.
This
from it
one,
right
this
now.
one would be smoldering too.
Yeah, both of them have an acrid smell. Honestly, there was a fireball in this room that toasted everything else. So there
Yeah,
is a
true.
very strong acrid smell.
Everything's
like
a
a-
little. Everything's a
A
little
thin
crispy.
layer of soot everywhere.
All right, Christina Lynn, are you ready to write this stuff down?
Still pulling up my sheet. Hold
Oh,
on.
Siri, don't
Okay.
eat it. Don't taste it.
Do it.
What are these still mummified sahagins?
Sahuagin? Yep.
Sahugins?
Okay,
You're a
I'm ready now.
Sahuagin.
Which is like what, like a fish person?
Yes. All right, Christina Lynn, what was that?
I'm ready.
Okay, you got 600 copper pieces, 2,000 silver, 2,100 gold,
Hold on. 2,000.
100 gold.
Thank you.
70 platinum.
Ooh.
Okay.
There is. I'll have to give you a better total on how much these actually weigh. We can assess them a little bit later. Please remind me, and I will come up with a price listing for you. But there's a bloodstone, a jasper,
Mmm.
a citrine, a star rose quartz, a moonstone,
Hold on. Moonstone. Okay.
and a chalcedony.
What the fuck?
That's how it's see. Yeah, how can, it's spelled exactly how it's spelled. What the
I am
hell?
familiar with it.
C.
CHALCDEDONY.
That's a made up name.
You're
No,
a
it is
made up
not.
name.
No,
Aren't
it's
all
not.
names made up technically?
Actually,
Well, all words are
Yeah,
made
well,
up.
Yeah,
right,
that's-
yeah.
Thor taught me that.
There is a potion of healing. There is a spell scroll. I'm clicking on this right now to figure out which one it is.
Oh. Come on.
It does not tell me which one it is right off the bat. It just kind of. Okay. You know, it's a spell scroll of stone to flesh.
Oh, okay.
And there is a magic armor, so I'm going through this right now to do a random thing.
You're a random thing.
Okay. This magic armor is kind of, it looks like some sort of leathered hide there, but you can tell from the sparkliness and the aura that emits that it must be magical. And I'm assuming that you're going to have your best magic identifiers on this thing.
I can identify this,
Right now.
but
Right now, it's just going in the bag of holding. All of it is.
Okay.
Just shoving it in the
you
bag.
know that all these gems they belong to a museum, right?
Oh, snaps.
You don't know shit. You're watching the goblin.
Thought you were a
You're right.
cleric, not a
You are right
thief.
about that. You are right about that. I haven't seen you doing anything. I'm mesmerized at the goblins' astounding courage or maybe lack of discernment to try to cook the ruby.
I mean, that's probably where you would go in with your museum type bullshit. Not to me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's. On the other hand, Al Hashin is not stupid, and he's not going to try to argue with the goblin that he's seen that's trying to eat everything. It's
Mhm,
like talking to a brick wall. So I let him have his way,
mhm.
and I will let her have her way, and when she's tired, I will talk to you all about
If any
where
of
I
you can
think this
see,
ruby belongs.
if you can see what the goblin is doing right now in the chat, you get a pretty good idea of where
If
this
you
goblin's
could
mind is at.
only see what the goblin is doing. Whilst the goblin is roasting a ruby, I would like to kind of inspect the what looks to be a sarcophagus.
It is a preparation table, actually. That's
prep
where they
table.
were preparing. Apparently, they really like prepping mummies here. They prep them all over the fucking
Okay,
place.
just I want to give the whole area once over just to be sure.
Christina Lynn, this is a hide armor of necrotic resistance.
Nice.
There you go. So
There is
that
one
can be
thing.
pulled up from the compendium.
How does she know this?
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I'm assuming that once she actually goes through, it's like, okay, well, I can't identify this on my own. I need somebody who can cast identify. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
So there you go. I'm doing this now
What
while I'm here for this. What's next?
I'd like to know, are there any kind of inscriptions here? Because there is a preparation table over there, and there were several mummies, and there was an undead caster here, which I assume would be some sort of clergy member or something like that. So this must be an important room, maybe a preparation room. Are there any sort of inscriptions on the
Uh,
walls or something like that?
on the walls, you can actually see stuff written in Aquan, but mostly it seems to be prayers and other entreaties offered up to Zul. You also see inlays and stuff basically detailing the great fish that the Sahuagin worshipped. Zul was not the only one here. There was actually a multitude of different giant fish, but that was the one that seems to be the head of it, like the god king of a pantheon.
Was that one called Dana?
No, there's no Dana, only Zul.
Is there any
So
Book of the Dead, Book of Ashanti,
I,
Necronomicon,
Yeah,
anything like
yeah.
that lying
Is there
around?
a book bound in
I mean,
flesh that we can read from?
I
Christina
mean,
Lynn, I see you click. Hold on a second, Christina Lynn. I see you clicking over there. It's this whole treasure that I just gave you is basically what you find among both those things.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, that is one thing that I'm curious. What's the relationship between Zul, the great godfish, and Talos and Umberly, both of whom we've seen statues around here? Is there
Mm.
any sort of connection? Does the text mention it at all? Like,
Well, from what you know, from what your uncle is giving you information wise, your uncle, your adopted uncle, uh,
Uric.
Uric Coppertooth, he did not. Thank you. He did not originally come from this plane. Talus and Umberly are gods that are from Toril, from
mhm,
the original, D&D setting.
Forgotten Realms.
Yes. However, this plane seems to be kind of well hidden from that particular pantheon. Most of these gods here seem to be sort of self-made gods of Gash,
Mm.
and specifically, you suspect that they're demigods. They're not quite at full god power, but they have power here, and it seems like they're fighting with each other, trying to ascend to a full position of godhood in the pantheon.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Right.
And you
And
you understood that there are other gods out there. You know about the Struldbrugs. They're one of the demigods that exist. You are somewhat familiar with Azhoth, the dragon god to the north, and the goblin is actually very familiar with Azhoth. That's one of the ones that the goblins worship. And you've only started to hear about the gods to the east, the elemental prince known as Vuknarheb, and that's the
Yeah.
one that all the Genasi seem to be drawn to.
So maybe do I have a connection with this?
With Zul,
No. The Prince of the East.
you don't have a connection with it because you're not a Genasi.
I, but I kind of am though. Remember,
You have, well, you're human.
I'm custom lineage. I am the product of a Genesi and a human.
Ah, okay. See, I kind of didn't realize about that. Um,
We talked about that, but that's been so long ago that it's probably been forgotten. It's alright.
uh, no problem. I was just kind of, yeah, I was under the impression that you were humans the whole time. Um, you
Yeah,
haven't
that's why
really
my
been.
screen is grayish. You know, that's why my token's skin it's grayish on purpose.
Gotcha. You don't have as strong as a connection as the other Genasi do, but you
So I
have met.
know nothing about it.
You are only familiar in passing. You've heard from other
Right.
Genasi that have been making pilgrimages to the east,
Balls.
trying to meet them.
Right. Okay. As a matter of fact, during downtime, I like to casually talk about these topics with Zenith because as she is a cleric, she may know or may want to know about this and to find out how much they know and but that's like during downtime. No need to stop the party right now. We're in the middle of exploration.
Well, Zir is definitely exploring and trying to discover if this ruby is edible or not.
Gonna go and take the ruby.
Covered in goblin saliva.
And slightly
Mhm.
warmed.
It's a little warm to the touch. Someone's been trying to cook it.
Not
Are you
food.
shrinking down in size? Are you still? How long do you last in the
Only
giant
60
might?
seconds.
Okay, I'm bringing you back down.
Okay.
I was imagining like Charles Barkley holding a basketball over a five-year-old head.
It's
Just
not.
one-handed.
It's not inaccurate.
No, not really. Not at all.
Like walking over as a
Are you,
large creature and like picking it up with like hand and like dangling goblin from it.
are you guys resting in this room?
Uh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend a long rest in here because we don't know what might decide to show its ugly face. Long resting in dungeons is always dicey.
Crix will remind everyone that there was that thing on the other side of the portcullis that we never dealt with.
Yeah, but
Just
you know
up
that
here?
if you really want to, we can make a long rest. You will all be protected in inside my lamp.
Oh yeah, the lamp. I always forget about the lamp.
Sorry.
I mean,
The only thing that we have to do is to hide the bag of holding outside of the lamp. As I told you, the bag of holding cannot go inside the lamp.
I am actually not going to take a long rest. Well, I don't know. Can I take a long rest if I use my chef ability?
Well, one of the things is if everyone else takes a long rest, you're kind of gonna have to, or you're gonna be off on your own adventure.
No, I mean, like, oh, actually, this is part of a short rest.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Are we taking
First
a
of
long
all,
rest or a
are we
short
doing
rest?
long or short? Who wants a short?
I
Yeah,
well, a short rest would
One
be fine for me too.
second. One
I
second.
don't need
Everyone,
a
one
rest
second.
at all. Period.
Okay. I don't need a rest either, so short is fine for me.
I'll get most of my stuff back on a short rest, but I know that our cleric won't get anything back on a short rest.
Yeah, that's why I suggested the long rest because no cleric spells lots.
Out of third level spells, I'm down to one level 4. I still have my level 5 and my level 2s, and I'm down one first level spell. So, I mean, it
Welcome.
would be advantageous for us to take a long rest because then I'll get uh, 7 spells back. So
Might be useful for a cleric, when having to deal with the undead,
yeah,
Just a little bit.
especially if she has to remove curses again.
Okay, long rest it is.
Okay, we
Does
can
your
put the bag
lamp?
of holding. We could put the bag of holding inside this chest where it won't be disturbed, and we can all go inside the lamp.
Sounds like a good way to lose a bag of holding.
Hold on.
Yeah, because of course many pillagers will come here and look
It's
specifically in this
we're
chest
it's
to
a
we're in
see
a
the
mimic.
bag of
It's a
holding.
we're in
mimic.
like a
They're all
tomb,
mimics.
right?
You're in a tomb.
I mean,
On the plus side,
historically, that's where robbers come.
it is where robbers go, but also on the plus side, there is quite a few undead around here, and you have a pretty good idea.
You remember that the path to this room is blocked by large particles that we had to use magic to get across. Imagine common pillagers.
There's also a chest over here.
it's
Oh,
it technically.
I don't know. Is there a chest over here? I can't see.
Uh,
Yeah, there's a chest over here. Yeah, that one's smaller and maybe it's
I already
better.
looked. I also know that there are at least 3 entry points to this room, so
There's
not
uno,
everybody. Yeah.
dos, tres.
Yes.
This up here is not an entry point. Sorry. And then if you're talking about here and here, those are blocked off by rubble.
Nope. That one and that one are the
Oh.
ones that we came through.
Sorry. Okay, so you're talking about these are entry points. You're not counting those hallways.
And
part
then
of
I
the
was
room.
saying
Got
the
it.
stairs that are right here.
Those
but you
stairs
said
are not
those-
stairs there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
these aren't really steps, right? It's
It
just
is correct. It is. This is a pre-generated map, so it has stuff on it that I simply haven't employed.
And
Mhm.
I'm gonna not lie and say that this looks like an Oculus, so ain't no fucking way I'm not.
Crix isn't too keen on going inside a lamp when he doesn't need to. But I will be setting an alarm in the area.
Okay.
I will gather up zombie arms and pull out my pot and start cooking stuff.
Oh, okay.
Woo. I mean, technically, he's cooking fish. Okay, so the smell of rotten fish is probably not so enticing to the yes, but to a goblin, this is a smorgasbord.
I mean,
Anybody
you may
wants to
not
eat
want to go inside the
some?
lamp, but I am, so I'm
Well, yeah.
unaffected by the smell.
I figured you'd be inside the lamp.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it does provide a bonus. Somehow, this goblin is able to
Yes.
figure out how to make it smell good.
Ooh, a yummy smelling
Okay.
fishy corpse.
It's called
The goblins
blood.
discovered that with the proper preservatives, these mummies are actually kind of like beef jerky, except they're fish jerky.
That still sounds awful.
I'm taking
It
a
does.
lot of. I mean, I've had squid
It's
jerky
fish
before. That's
jerky.
pretty good.
Yeah. See,
And then, as I say,
broaden your
Al his
horizons.
team.
Yes.
If you would like to discover the Gith Yankees' take on the gods, now would be the time since you're taking a long rest.
Okay. Yeah. I'd like to. I mean, I'm not so sure. I believe that some sort of trust between the Githyanki Gitzerai and us outsiders from the party is starting to build up. So I'm comfortable enough to talk to Zenith. And I mean, let's. What have you seen about the gods in this plane? This must be all new for you, and you know that mostly they are self-made gods, right? They aren't actual gods, but they seem to be fighting for the position of godhood here. It's
telling
intriguing
me
that
or
they
you're
have
asking?
statues of gods from other realms here, like Umberly and Talos, which are not native.
I think Al Hashim is
What have you seen about
Al,
this?
Al Hashim is trying to basically ask you for your thoughts on this and having pointed this out. And if do you remember what the Githyanki, how the Githyanki feel about gods?
Yeah, they're inconsequential because we follow our queen. We have dragons.
and you carve your cities out of the heart of a dead god.
Yeah. So
That seems
we
pretty
need to get
extreme.
You fucking
It
building
gods.
is.
material.
That's exactly how the Githyanki are.
They're just building material to me.
No, I mean, I guess okay. This is a side thing. I'm just kind of curious now. What do the Githzerai believe?
The Githzerai don't
Nobody.
worship gods.
Nice.
They
I
don't
like
have
them
the same
already.
they don't have the same attitude that Githyanki have, but the Githzerai are very much more focused on themselves for spiritual fulfillment. And they follow the teachings of Zerthamon, the progenitor of their race.
Okay.
Okay, my personal, Al Hashim's personal opinion on gods is that he doesn't like the fact that many gods view the living beings on planes as their own playthings. So he values the historical elements that can be obtained, like understanding the past is the key to learning how to create a better future. But he does not really worship gods in the sense people would usually believe that worshiping should be done. So for most people, he would look like he doesn't follow any sort of gods. Although his personality is very altruistic, he always tries to help, and you can see that when Sabah assumes control and he does some pretty nasty stuff and wreaks havoc in the party, you can see that he feels really bad about it. So even when defeating their foes, he does feel kind of bad about it. So
There's a
yeah,
tension.
you could say that this looks like a follower of this god or that god, but no, he actually doesn't profess any religion.
Okay.
You
Um,
would have realized that you've never seen her pray.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. That's which is interesting because being a cleric, usually you would worship gods. In this case, though, they kind of have a slightly
I
different
would ask you. I
approach.
would ask you about that because yeah, that's what we expect from clerics. Although there are these daily gods fighting for godhood, and they do have some sort of following. So I'm not unfamiliar with the concepts of clerics praying, but I'm not so
Ah,
really don't pray at all. Uh, why is that? Is this
Godless cleric.
a precept of your religion?
Zir is professing the glories of Azhoth,
Right.
and how Azhoth has clearly been taking care of the goblin races.
We don't need to placate ourselves with mindful delusions of
Ooh,
something
shots
greater than
fired.
ourselves.
Yeah, but you said that you do worship your queen.
we
Yes,
worship strength.
she's also terrestrial and not an imaginative feeling.
We proven, verifiable strength. That's what we worship.
Might makes right.
There you
Zero will
go.
offer you fish jerky and will clearly look confused about all the big words that you just said.
I will.
Trix
I
isn't going
love.
to take any jerky, but he is going to note the effects it has on anyone who tries any.
I'll take the fish jerky.
See, your pet is already being valuable.
I will
It
take the
is
fish
edible.
jerky because it's smelling good. You said that it's not smelling bad, so yeah,
No, it is. It
I
is
will try
edible.
it.
It is rather salty, but it's perfectly edible, and the goblin has figured out how to somehow make it edible after however many decades and centuries that these things may be. I have honestly got like Professor Farnsworth in my head, like I was saving that mummy for later.
All right. After noting whether or not the Gith Yankee die after trying some, I might have a little bit.
The gets right, guys.
Damn it!
Ah, you weaklings.
Just kidding. All right, so everyone who basically ate them gets was it the extra hit points? You regain hit points.
Oh,
So if you lost any,
Yeah.
you regain an extra 1d8.
I'm not sure
Can I
where.
click long rest now?
Yeah,
We're
you
not-
can go
Yeah,
on long rest.
I thought we were
yeah,
doing. Oh, this was a long rest. Okay,
As far as I know, you guys were doing a long rest.
that's
Long
right. I
rest
do. That was what we were doing.
so for the next 8 hours, or until we lose these hit points, we get temporary hit points equal to Zero's proficiency bonus, right?
Actually,
Yes.
looks like Zir here has a different thing here. With 1 hour of work, or when you finish a long rest, which is what happened here, you can cook a number of treats equal to your proficiency bonus. What's your proficiency bonus, Zir?
4.
My proficiency bonus is should
Nigel's
be
probably right.
4.
Yep. Those special treats, so you have 4 of these things. Those special treats last 8 hours after being made. A creature can use a bonus action to eat one of these treats to gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. So they will get 4 temporary hit points each time they eat one of these things. So you have these 4 treats that you can distribute at any point in time. And it's a bonus action, so basically it's the same thing as if they were quaffing a potion in the way that I run this with potions.
So for role playing, do we want to say that maybe we had some, but we're not getting this bonus right now?
You're going to get your
Yeah.
full health back after the long rest.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just
So-
talking about the temp. We didn't. A, there's not enough for all of us, but B,
We wouldn't get
these
the
are things
temporary
to be
hit
doled
points.
out.
The temporary hit points
might
would
as
go
well-
away once we rest.
So you're going to have these treats available to you, and you will get the temporary hit points of 4 temporary hit points after eating one of these things.
Yeah, which we'll do after our long rest. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So go ahead and click your long rest buttons, and you guys are good to go. Now it is almost 9:30 here. I know Nigel's going to need sleep soon, but I don't know how you guys are feeling. You want to keep going?
I'm okay.
We can keep going, but if we're gonna start a fight, then I'll have to bail out because it's probably.
If we
gonna
get to
take
that point,
longer
start
than
a
30
fight,
minutes.
I will put it on a pause and wait for next session, and we can have a
Sounds
good
good.
cliffhanger right there.
But we can always go back to where we saw that, ruby-shaped opening.
Mm.
Is there an
I don't
actual
know
thing,
that
or
there's
was
any
the Ruby
connection.
standing there?
Any connection with the ruby here and the ruby shaped opening? Oh no.
You mean the ones in this? What are you talking about, Nigel? Where at?
I remember we had found something
In the
that looked like
times.
something could be placed there in one of
It
the,
was
the
in the
prior rooms.
statue.
Yeah.
It was
One
in
of
it was in the previous room. Yeah.
The giant statue had 3 sockets in it.
Three
Facets.
sockets.
That tells me that there's more shit in here than we know.
All right, so if you're gonna cheese this thing again,
Have we fully explored this way? Is there any other?
I mean, what's that? That's
Passages or
that's a
doors?
dead end, right? This is a dead end, isn't it?
okay,
Yeah.
it is a dead end right now. What it is a lot of rubble in the way. However, you could attempt to try to see if you can look through the rubble. With a proper investigation, you could probably see what's on the other side of it.
I'll try to peer through the rubble.
Investigation.
Give me an investigation check. See if you can find a good access point.
Ah,
No, not Al Hashim.
All right.
I thought I clicked the button. I did. Click the button.
Okay, so hold on. We're gonna. Sith did not find a good spot. Zir did not find a good spot.
Zip is clearly in my way.
What are
Dennis
you
did not.
You're clearly in my way.
You got
can't
your
you
chocolate
just
in my
use
peanut butter.
your? Can't you use your giant strengths and remove
As for-
manually this rubble?
Probably.
Crits.
Yes.
Crix, can you tell them what you see on the other side there?
Oh. Yes. I see what looks to be some more Sajagans and maybe some other bad things.
Sahuagins?
Sahuagans.
There's one in there that has a really,
see this,
really
this,
big
and
hat.
that.
There's one that has
and
a really
these.
big hat.
Oh, okay. And I
Big
relay.
hat. Oh,
I relay the
that
size
means
of
they're
the hat.
Dangerous. That's
It is
dangerous.
enormous. Yes, that Zir immediately understands the importance of the large hat.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I recommend we clear the path to them and eliminate them indiscriminately as soon as possible.
Okay, how do you propose cleaning up the path?
He's a thinker. He's
Yeah, I
not a
don't.
doer.
I'm just an idea man. I don't.
If only we had people strong enough to move that stuff.
I don't think we have anyone that strong in this party.
I don't think so.
Wait, I may be able to conjure an elemental to help us push out the way if there's nobody strong enough to
have
move it.
combined in a in a mission, and that's to not do a fucking thing.
Well, you can see right now past the rubble there. If you attempt to clear the rubble, it's going to take time. It will probably draw attention. I will let you know right now. Like that's kind of clear and evident.
Maybe we can find a way around. Maybe there's another door.
You can try to go through this. I'm just saying it could be potentially dangerous. Also, it will start a fight and then we'll have a cliffhanger.
But you love those.
I do love those, especially when there's somebody who's dying and down.
Yeah.
I mean, we already know we want to fight these things, so that's not really part of the problem here.
I know it's great that
While we're removing the rubble,
it's
sex for them.
It's kind of fun for me, but at the same time, it kind of sucks because like I do have the ability to control your character, Crix, so I can see everything you can see too.
Okay, there you go.
So I'm
We'll
looking
just
at this and
pretend
I was like,
I'm-
oh fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
And ditto.
Look, I'm not saying it's going to be a cakewalk. I'm saying that it's not like we're just going to let these guys go free.
There's a thing right here too.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that as well. That's
Yep.
why I was pinging it.
Uh-huh.
Just let me
Look,
read.
shiny. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hide the other shiny since you guys now have that.
Yeah, that's in the bag of holding.
I'll put it somewhere just kind of out of the way.
Let me read
Pepper,
this.
what are you
Took it
screaming?
from the
Sorry about
took it
that.
from the goblin.
I did, because you were trying to cook it.
Could have been edible.
It could have, but I don't think it was.
See, this is.
You know what?
own shit.
Here's the
Take
thing.
away the toys that will choke them.
I take away plastic from my cats all the time too, because they try to eat it.
Don't eat that. Your poop will stick to each other, and you're gonna have a
Okay.
trail of poops just dragging behind you.
No, that's string.
It's tinsel. Christmas tree tinsel.
Okay, yes. Also plastic. You're right. Never mind.
All right. This is exciting.
So, do we want to try to look for another way around, or are we gonna try to bust
I
through?
mean, I think we have to look for another way around because I don't think there's anyone strong enough in this party to clear this way.
Yeah, that'd be absurd if we had somebody that strong.
that can
I mean,
grow to a
you
giant.
understand?
Crix's attempt to reverse psychology is just not working.
Oh, hold on here. Let me. Hold on. Wait for it. That would be an insight. Yeah, no, I don't fucking get it at all.
Well, it's playing a didgeridoo in the background.
It's my 3D printer. It's printing something.
Okay.
Sounds like it's
Wait a
dying.
minute. Let me silence this. I will switch to push talk. My neighbor is back at demolishing his house.
Okay.
Wait, is it?
Oh,
Is it?
okay. That
What does your neighbor do?
Oh, it wasn't me. Okay.
Are they working
makes
like?
a lot of noise. Their neighbor just like finds new things, ways to make noise.
I mean, I could be the annoying person too.
Yeah,
I could.
that's what he does. That's what he does. A lot of noise. Exactly. That's what he does.
I can open the door to the printer and it's significantly louder.
Oh my!
So
That was
Yeah.
extremely louder.
Okay. So what's the plan? What's the agreed upon plan?
I think we're
Um,
looking for another way
Can
in.
you
This
remove
where-
this rubble? Can you remove this rubble?
I'll Ashton's gonna straight out
Yes.
ask.
Yes.
I mean, it's maybe, probably, possibly, but is that a good idea?
Hold on one second. I almost forgot. There was a long rest involved. Xanath and Zith. Could you go ahead and give will saves? Wisdom
Wisdom.
saves. Yep. Zith is still got the point of exhaustion.
only have a +8 to my wisdom save, so
Only a +8, huh?
Oh, that's 7 better than my +1.
I'm just saying that if I don't make it, it's a bad day.
Wow.
You don't make that a lot, actually, don't you?
Tell me all of your opinions, Pepper.
Oh, hers already showed up. I just now realized that. Yeah, you're good there, Xanath. You don't have a point of exhaustion. All right, so basically the same as it was before.
Yeah, so actually Alhajin has 2 questions. First, have you tried using removing curse?
Yes.
I'm assuming this doesn't work. So, while you are pulling this pile of rubble, if we can get a torch, I can call a fire elemental. And it may distract the mummies over there to give you time to remove the rubble.
I don't know about that.
I think you should just try to clear it, and I'll zap anyone that gets too close.
You know what that tells me is that they're going to be waiting right on the other side of the stuff that I'm trying to move, and I'm going to be the first one to say hello.
That's
I
why I
thought
say
I thought you liked being the first one to say hello.
I do, but on
That's
my
why-
terms.
That's why I said I can call the elemental on the other side, and they will be fighting the elemental while you move away this rubble.
Or, hear me out, we could find another way around.
You keep saying
Yeah,
that, but I don't think
option.
you know of a way around.
There is a way around that we did not explore.
Yeah.
That's that broken bridge over there. You remember that? But we will have to cross all the particles again.
We also didn't remember. There's like stuff down this way where there were gates that we didn't quite figure out. So
I feel like we didn't figure out most of it.
we just sort of went to the first place that we could, that had the easiest puzzle to solve.
Yeah, path of least resistance is. what you
It
guys
wasn't
followed.
just solved. You cheesed your way
Kinda,
through it.
yeah, we didn't really solve it.
It solved
Well,
as
we solved it because we are on the other side, right?
I'm loosely I'm using a loose definition of the word solved. All
Okay,
right.
all right, no, that's fair.
Hey, look, if somebody gives you a puzzle box and you smash it and get out what's inside, you technically solved it. It just wasn't the right solution.
Wasn't the solution the
It wasn't
creator intended?
Yeah, the intended solution. It was the right solution because you solved it.
Well, technically speaking, that portcullis is still down. You haven't really solved it. There's still a portcullis down right now, and you have to be able to get your way back out at some point.
Details.
We have a way of doing
We
it.
can get out. We
That's
can
true.
get out simply by conjuring another large block of ice
Yeah.
to trigger the opening. Then
That must be
we
nice
just
to be able to
get-
manipulate matter and magic like that.
I know.
I know.
Probably is.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
know. I'm
it kind of feels really useful. It's very nice to be able to do that.
It was, and I'm totally fine with you guys finding a way to cheese this. That works right there. You guys come up with interesting solutions that I didn't come up with, but you're also creating problems that I didn't come up with either, too. So it works for me. It makes things more interesting.
you sound like you're really okay with it.
I am. I'm just curious to see how this pans out, mostly.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if we're going to be doing cliffhanger or if we're going to be going back or what you guys want to do. Because if you guys get in a fight with these things, yes, it will probably last for quite a while.
Yeah. Considering I can see what, six things, and half the room is still in darkness.
You were in darkness. Okay, well, if you guys want to try to fire our way around, let's go back.
Good, because the goblins about to get bored.
Not leave it shattered in darkness.
Why don't you put her in fucking charge then?
What?
All right.
Oh,
So
is this the portcullis?
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
the portcullis.
portcullis.
So once you guys trigger that, I'm gonna have to.
Well, the
go
goblin's
back.
small enough she can. I'm gonna baby Bjorn the goblin so that we can all fit in here.
There you go.
Maybe Bjorn.
Yeah, like
Oh,
strap
that's
her.
right here.
Yeah, put her up on my shoulders, strap her to my chest.
Copy that.
He's being a good pet owner.
Yeah.
But the pet hasn't picked up the pet
I
that it picked up.
I'm gonna also, like, if we ever come across strangers, I'm gonna have to tell them, like, I'll be like, oh no, please don't pet her, like, she's still in training, like, she might bite
Oh
you.
no.
Like,
Oh no.
like I'm gonna be a good goblin owner, not like those
No,
ones
no,
that just
no.
like you just reach down to pet them and then their goblin bites you and then you have to go get shots.
There's the whole
I
legal
just realized that I had
problem.
turned on push to talk to avoid this noise, and I've been talking to myself for a long time. Okay,
Nice,
awesome.
it's fantastic. That's my favorite.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I've done that for like almost 45 minutes before in sessions where I was like talking and responding.
Wondering why people are ignoring you and not laughing at your jokes.
Nobody like I know my jokes are killing it, but they're not laughing at them.
Just slaying. Oh, all that
3,
lost
4, 6,
content.
7.
Let's not talk about the
3.
time he forgot to like make himself audible.
Oh, that's not the first time I've done that either. It's the
4,
first time I'd ever done it on this campaign, but
6.
Somebody's messaging me.
And 7. We might have to. Okay, so I went ahead and re-triggered those portcullises there. So now you have the correct portcullises that are triggered, and you're back to this point right here. We might have to call it here anyway, because I've got the call of nature hitting me really, really bad.
okay.
And that might be vivid. So,
And
this was a
that's
brief
just gonna
session, but I hope
so.
it was still enjoyable for everyone.
It was very
Yeah,
fun.
It was very much enjoyable.
Cool.
We're not
And
dead.
yeah, I know you managed
especially
to
like
not
that
be dead.
part.
Yeah, that was the best part. I know. I'm working on it. I promise I'll kill
Thank
somebody
you.
eventually.
Look, the longer you give me, the more annoying this character is.
It's true.
This backup character that I've got.
It has nothing to do with the character,
Oh.
Nigel. It is all you.
Look,
Oh, wow.
I'm pouring so much of my heart and soul into this character. It's gonna be fantastic.
Oh God.
Just in reserve, huh?
I just wa-
Waiting
I-
in the wings.
I just want you to know that their name is a pun.
Yes.
All right.
Is it?
I cannot stay because
All right.
you know me, IBS. All right. I will talk to you guys later.
Alright.
You have a nice night.
Good session, guys. See y'all next week.
Have a great
Take
week,
care.
everyone.
Bye.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Peace out, A-Town. Sorry. Put my goblin down. Oh. Everybody just bounced. Boomers. Alright. Let's end session there. Alright, bye.